What's up, ladies and gents? You all have seen, particularly racially black women across the globe, right? Slicking their hair down, right? Like taking hair and slicking it down with some sort of edge control, gel. And oftentimes, this hair is like on the forehead, actually. It's surpassed the edges. Some of the hair, in my opinion, where I've seen people do this, it's not actual baby hairs. It's their regular hair, right? That they're slicking down. And a Jamaican school has a problem with that type of styling, right? So, I'm really careful talking about hairstyles and stuff like that. People can get really offended, but it is a common practice, right? And not just here in America. I've seen racially black women across the globe, right, doing this. But I do believe that it started in ethnically black America. I mean, even Michael Jackson, the great pop singer, has some of his hair laid down on his face. So similar to that, you all have seen this type of styling. But over here on blackenterprise.com, there's an article by Candace Edwards. It's dated September 10th, 2025. The title is Curtains Closed. Jamaican Girls' School Bans Baby Hairs. St. Andrew High School in Jamaica is making waves for instituting a no edges hair policy. So, just to respond to that headline, some people do not have edges, and that's partially why they're taking other parts of their hair near the front and laying it down over, their edgeless head, right? The hair has come out due to alopecia. That alopecia could have stemmed from traction, braiding, weaves, wigs, just the care of the hair, right? Could have caused the actual edgelessness. So, no edge policy, they're quite frankly talking about these fake edges that people are creating. Baby hairs, some of these hairs that we see lying down on some women's heads are not baby hairs, right? Baby hairs are just natural, shorter hairs that can be easily brushed down, maybe add a little hairdressing or gel, no problem. They lie easily down. It doesn't take a lot of manipulation of parting other parts of your hair off near the front to lie it down, right? But I do get what they are saying, why they are saying baby hairs, right? But back to the article, St. Andrew High School in Jamaica is making waves for instituting a no edges hair policy. Social media users have much to say after the all girls institution posted its announcement. They posted this on Instagram, right? The school asserted that the style was not neat or school-ready look. So let me just comment on the not neat. I've seen some extreme edges, if you will. And quite frankly, I've seen like actual build-up of product where it looks white or just ashy edges, a build-up of product. I would agree. For me, that's not neat. I would not walk around with a huge amount of buildup on my head like that. I just wouldn't. But some people do, and I would never say anything to anyone like, "Man, that doesn't look good," or "You've got a large buildup." I mean, you have to really be careful talking to people about what they do with their person, with their body, with their hair, right? You know, this school it forbids, they are forbidding the popular style of slicking hair intricately designed around the edges of the forehead and temples. Again, they believe that it is not neat or school ready, that type of look. They also stress that appearing polish without trendy style was a way of upholding standards, right? If I've not said so, Social Nurse here. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I appreciate your time. I really do. But I don't know, hopefully that the girls can abide by it. I will put a link to this article in the description box. You probably can find this story elsewhere because I did see some other articles, but the article I'm going to put in the description box is from blackenterprise.com. And I'm also going to put a little poster or an image that they have where it's stating absolutely no edges, right? So just discussion, hair is a big deal in the Black community, right? Historically, there's some context that could be added to the whole big deal surrounding Black women's hair. But I don't know if they have a Crown Act or anything over there in Jamaica. I know in some parts of Africa, they've banned for like the pageants and stuff, not, wearing unnatural hair. They banned wearing unnatural hair. They want the women to present in their natural hair, right? In some parts of Africa, the girls are, their heads are shaven, right? They have the little short, natural hairstyles, but even shorter than an afro, just kind of really shortly kept hair in some of their schools. So, every country is probably different. I don't know. I don't know. A school's rule is a school rule. This is Jamaica, not America. So I'm not sure how they feel about things like locks and braids and relaxers, right? This specifically addresses edges, which, some people call it baby hairs. We know that look, right? Social Nurse.